Oh! Yeah. Oh. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
Thank you to HUEL for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit. Hey guys, we're here to watch Heartstopper, Season 2, Episode 5 and 6. What an efficient intro that is. Anything you want to say?
I just want to get my heart stopped. Lovingly.
You contribute nothing.
You contribute everything.
Let's watch the show.
Oh no.
Nobody really cares.
Oh. Because of the hickey. See it.
Oh no. Got a love bite on your neck.
Oh my god. Did I do that? Do you think anyone will notice?
Did I do that?
Yeah, I think everyone will notice. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I don't even know how to do that, to be honest.
It's fine.
Dude, get a turtleneck.
I really enjoyed it a lot.
Oh.
What are you two doing in there?
Making love. Oh, he'll notice.
How did you get that bruise on your neck?
I walked into a door.
Oh my god.
You hit him?
Yes.
I cannot believe it. The actual... We will be having words.
Oh.
Hi. We're going for breakfast.
I'll be there in a minute.
Help me. Please.
Isaac just looks so happy. Oh, heat haze on the title card.
I blame Nick entirely. That's fair.
It wasn't
No,
just
it's
his fault.
really
I was
there.
also involved.
Oh, no need for the gory details.
Oi, Charlie Spring! Who gave you that hickey?
God, I didn't want to notice.
Oh no. Oh dang.
Not ideal.
The timing of that.
Not hungry?
Not really.
I'll pack you a croissant so if you get hungry later, never slack.
Oh no.
You're the best.
Around.
Getting some action.
He's not eating. Yeah.
Is it true James McEwen gave you that hickey?
He's the only other gay guy on the trip, so...
Dude, perfect cover. Yes, he did.
It's none of your business.
It wasn't me. Obviously, you know it wasn't me.
Oh.
You're the gay guy we don't care about.
Yeah. You're already out. There's nothing interesting to do with you. I guess Charlie's already out, but...
Yeah, but everyone forgets about that other gay guy.
Yeah, because he's been doing it for way longer.
Yeah, I didn't even know that other guy existed in this show until 10 seconds ago.
How beautiful.
Yeah, to clarify, yeah, I know.
Now, we've all been having fun in Paris, but we
All
thought
these
this
John
morning
Wick
would be a
Chapter
good
4
time
locations.
to remind you why we're really here.
Thank you, Mr. Farouk.
And that's to practice your French skills.
Oui, oui.
Now, we'll be putting you in pairs and giving you some Eiffel Tower vocabulary to translate before you start your climb to the top.
No.
Starting with Charlie Spring and James McEwen.
What are the odds?
Ugh.
It's a day!
Stop it! Shut up, Harry!
Next up
They have
is
that
Nick
now.
Nelson and Ben Hope.
Just what I thought.
Excellent.
So, I don't want to go with Nick Nelson.
I won't give a rat's ass, rude boy.
Whoa! Give a rat's ass, rude boy. Damn. Come on, rude boy. Is you big enough?
They're not as offended by swearing in England.
No. It's so cool, and you get to drink beer at 16.
Next, we have Tara and Darcy.
My parents were letting me shoot heroin at 14.
Dude. Some kids have all the luck. Oh.
Oh, she's getting moths.
The love is dying.
Do you think this is right? I don't take French, but I know that's wrong.
Like, come on, Harry, where's your basic human empathy?
I can't believe that out, book
So
boy.
stupid everybody thinks it was me.
Book boy.
Like, just because we're both gay means we must fancy each other. No offense.
None taken.
Do you think Isaac thinks it was me? I just don't want him to think it was me.
He knows it wasn't you.
Okay. It wasn't him, was it?
Keep the oneer going, yes.
I want to talk about what happened at the Paris trip meeting.
About Tao's proposal? Yeah, I kind of feel like we should have known it would have been a disaster after that.
No, come on.
I still feel like if they just kiss, they'll figure it out.
Darcy, you know that's not what I meant. Remember when we were walking into Truro?
I get serious.
No, not really.
Why are you avoiding this so much?
You know what? Never mind. Let's just get on with the worksheet.
Oh.
Are you happy?
What?
First Charlie, now Imogen.
What?
You were the one who told her about me and Charlie, aren't you? It's your mission to, like, mess up my life.
You never cared about either of them. You used Imogen for popularity points, and you didn't actually like Charlie. You just liked having control over him.
Yeesh.
What if I said I want Charlie back? I get it, I was a back then. I was dealing with my own shit.
Control over him.
Charlie didn't even give me a chance to figure myself out, and then you came along and you stole him from me.
You're the worst.
Photo.
Charlie really liked me before you got in his head.
Oh
At least
my
I was
God,
nice
you're
enough
the
not to give him a
worst.
hickey where everyone could see.
Okay, is everyone finished?
Jeez.
Now, it's very hot today, so make sure you take it easy on the stairs and stay hydrated. Come on then.
Everybody get your gallon jug.
I hate him so much. It's sad to know there are people like him out there in real life.
You didn't get tickets for the lift?
No.
Woo! I can handle it.
Yeah. This is Tuesday for you.
Oh, with an assisted railing? No problem. I do have a big fear of heights, though.
Yeah, and heights are always like way it from the ground it looks like it should be way higher before it starts to get scary. Did they really shoot this there, I guess?
No, they built this.
They built this in the volume.
They built this in England.
The Pinewood Studios. I wouldn't lay on that though.
Are we people who
Except for the two of
Yeah,
us.
not
but
everyone, John.
everyone but the two of us that put their
you
feet
should
there.
be very careful with how you choose your words.
I should. Yeah. I misrepresented the situation. Great pan though.
Okay, this is the most beautiful side.
I need to get a selfie for my mum.
Okay.
Show the hickey. Get the hickey in there.
We need to close the aperture on the lens.
Hey, Nick, is that hickey from you then?
What if it was? You jealous?
Oh
Nice.
shit! Get him.
Okay. Nah, leave him alone, lads. Come on.
Oh my.
Did Harry just stick up for us?
That's what you got from that? That's true.
I think he did.
Weird.
Yeah.
You clap back at him, he'll learn to respect you.
His basic human empathy.
Maybe we shouldn't be hanging out right now. More people might think it was you who, you know.
You do know it was me, right?
Yeah, I think I remember you being there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Remember that croissant?
If you get everyone comfortable thinking it was you guys for like the next few weeks, there'll be no problem when you come back. Everyone's just gonna be like, yeah, we know.
Yeah, we've been saying this the whole time. You guys just found out?
Let's go find the others.
Oh no, Papa! Papa!
Je suis pas joignable pour le moment.
Bro, you just called. It's crazy.
Part of the push and pull.
You could get one if you want. We're selling them back there.
He let it ring just enough where he would get the notification.
You really don't think things are going to work out?
Even if she does like me back, and even if something did happen, still mess it up like I always do with everything.
Aww.
Name one thing you've messed up.
The cinema date, my art coursework, your life multiple times.
How?
How, Tao? How now, Tao?
How now, Tao Brow Cow? Wow.
Wow.
Basically the reason
Sao.
you got
Hung
outed last
Lao.
year. After you came out to us, I was talking about you with Isaac. Someone overheard, and next thing we know, you're getting bullied every single day.
Oh.
Jeeps.
I never wanted to tell you because I didn't want you to hate me.
But you know that wasn't your fault, don't you?
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, that's
I
hard.
mean, it's not your fault.
Like, that was clearly an accident.
Oh.
It's like in third grade when Rico was talking about me liking Brianna
We've been
Rangel.
friends since the first day of year 7.
Hey,
And
I'm
Matt
Tao.
E overheard and told everyone that I like Brianna.
Yeah.
Me
And
too.
we all ridiculed your ass
Yeah.
for having a straight attraction.
And then I killed Rico.
Then you killed him.
And I was like, it's not your fault.
It's one of my favourite movies, and it's got a Radiohead song on the credits.
Look at these young
It
guys.
makes me cry like every time.
Dude, which Radiohead song?
I was so shy and scared of everyone, but I immediately thought how cool and funny and kind you
Oh,
were.
they bonded over Radiohead. It's like when we talked
You were the
about
only person I
Pokemon.
met
Right,
that day that I
dude.
really wanted to
You
be
were
friends
Tao.
with.
Are you guilt tripping me
Definitely
into being
between
nice
two of
about
us.
myself?
Even if things don't work out with you and Elle, even if you make mistakes sometimes, you're a good person who deserves love.
Oh,
You're not Tao.
it's so hard to accept that.
My Wait, isn't that for you and Nick?
Oh. That's such a great response.
Aw.
People might think you gave me this hickey if you keep this up.
So, I help to deflect the rumours.
Guys,
Yeah,
come on.
give him
We
another
need to
one
get
on
to
the
the
other
Louvre.
side.
Yeah, you want to throw them off.
Oh, he's got the butterfly shirt.
Gonna.
No, good catch.
Yeah, I just caught it.
Like Paris is like told is one of the most romantic places on the planet. Heard about these Locke things before.
Oh.
I've heard it's like one of the most romantic places on the planet. So it's kind of interesting to see a whole like
5 p.m.
episodes take
if
place
any
in
of you
the,
gets lost,
just the
we will be
day-to-day
leaving
side of
you
it,
here
instead of
to
like the
get
romantic
locked in.
lights and all that.
Yeah.
Where's the Mona Lisa?
It does feel like a travelogue.
Guys, can I get a selfie with it? Look, everyone's posing me now. Wait, that's the Mona Lisa.
Where's the Mona Lisa girl?
That's it. It's rubbish.
What? Darcy, it's art.
Well, listen.
Like, it's like super casual. Everyone needs to be just completely natural. Who's that?
I know that guy.
Come on.
Huh?
I don't think I really understand any of the art, but it's nice to look at.
You don't always need to understand it to enjoy it.
He's got a vibe with it.
This one feels kind of romantic.
Yeah.
I guess that's true of real life as well.
What is?
You don't have to understand your feelings completely to know that you like something. You don't have to always have figured everything out. You can just feel.
Definitely.
Vibe with it.
I don't know why Eddington's my favorite movie of the year.
Just vibes, man. Just vibes.
And then she looked at him after all that talk. She doesn't need to put it in words.
He just feels it. Oh.
Oh.
Jump scare.
Come on.
Oh, wait, where are we going?
No idea.
No
idea.
What are you looking at?
Just the painting.
Dang.
What?
I just love being here.
You don't want to go back to the others?
No.
Oh.
I think we're there because I think it was.
We walked past the Mona Lisa, so we're at that one, aren't we?
Oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
You can hate him so
Dude,
much.
it's like at the end of the line, slinking by.
really don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't care if I even start to understand him. I don't like
He
it.
is aggravating.
Should we get going?
Uh-oh, got triggered.
Oh no.
Oh, he's not eating. Lack of
your-
food.
Your blood sugar dropping. You gonna pass out, boy.
Do the pose and then I'll okay, hang on. Oh, your mum texts you?
Oh no.
Wow, okay. It's nothing.
Is it
Let's
not
take a
your
photo
mom?
with this one. How come I've never even met your parents?
girl?
What's going on?
I don't know. Come on. Why do you always do that? Why do you always avoid the issue? Sometimes I feel like you're hiding stuff from me. No, I'm not.
Do they not know?
I've never met your parents. I've never been to your house and didn't even want to say I love you back.
It was just a casual I love you. You said you didn't mean it like that.
You know I did. You know I do.
Like weird.
Those statues like to make them so accurate. Like back in the day, all they had was just a big bit.
It's so hard.
Like a
Loving someone.
Loving you back. Just hey.
Or having the issues.
Having someone to know how to communicate with you. They don't fully understand.
Like when my wife's depressed, she won't eat for a long time.
Charlie, what's wrong? Charlie? I don't feel very well.
You need to eat, boy.
Somebody get Mr. Farouk.
Nick.
Charlie.
Wake up!
Tao, this wouldn't have happened if you were there.
Yeah, dude. You're his best friend. You're supposed to look out for him.
I thought this trip would be awful, but I think it's my favorite holiday yet.
Really?
Wow.
Love, miss.
It's so beautiful here. It makes me want to draw.
You should. I love watching you draw.
Just draw Tao.
Like one of your French girls. Like your washi tape.
It's suspenseful. Suspenseful.
Suspenseful. Nice.
Nicely timed.
Draw Robert Langdon.
The building is just so cinematic. They should make more movies in the Louvre.
Yeah, like the Da Vinci
I can only think of the Da Vinci Code, and you would literally have to tie me to a chair if you wanted me to watch that actual monstrosity again.
Oh! Yeah.
Oh my God.
Elle.
I'm so sorry. Let's just forget that happened.
No.
You can force him to love you.
Aw, that's touching.
Super sweet.
Be alright with all the
I don't know how to do this.
Me neither.
Was it the first kiss with anyone?
But if you fall in love with a girl,
Oh. I like that they're way more patient this time.
you're holding her hand.
Ah, you're doing the like
The
thing.
kick, the pop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they're so sweet.
Way to go.
Follow her. Don't let her go.
That is uncanny.
I don't see it.
Eh.
Stand in front of it, I'll show you. Go on. And do the pose as well.
I don't do poses.
Yes, you do. Go on.
Come on.
Another facial expression.
I see it. I see it.
Mr. Farouk, Mr. Jai.
Charlie fainted. What just happened? He's just, he passed out.
On to your boyfriend, though, so all good.
You okay? Yeah, just really embarrassed.
Oh.
Charlie, you all right?
Come run.
You sure you feel okay?
Yeah, I just haven't eaten enough today.
If you need to sit down or you just want to rest on the couch, that's fine.
Gotta eat, boy.
There. Right, we'll let you chill out a bit.
Yeah,
Eat it.
thanks.
Huh? My bad.
Rather give Mr. Farouk something to do while seated.
Yeah.
Would have been awkward if you just took a seat
Just
and then
took a
just
seat and got right back up. You get cozy? What's
I've
going on?
noticed you don't really eat a lot. Generally, I don't know. It kind of feels like it's gotten worse lately.
Uh-oh.
Like I feel like you eat less than you used to. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Probably needs motor oil now.
I'm really sorry. Hey, no.
Don't be sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry about. I want to understand. I know I don't eat like normal people. Some days I'm fine, but other days I feel like I need to control it.
Yeah. Exact word I was thinking.
I used to do it a lot last year, and everything at school was really bad. Sometimes it feels like the only thing I can control in my life.
Exactly.
That makes zero sense. You can just forget
It does make sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I don't totally get it, but I still want to know if you're feeling like that. If you're having a bad day, or if there's anything that I can do to make things less stressful.
Especially when
cheering you up.
especially when, like,
I'm your
tangled up in your
boyfriend,
own identity.
Charlie, and I really care about you.
Love you. Yeah. So I bought you this large cake.
Yes. Which is empty calories. Oh, the croissant. Ooh, I am stuffed.
It's a bit dry. You are not rejecting the croissant that I have lovingly carried for you all day.
Yes, it's moist with affection.
You take the
Oh.
littlest bites.
Yeah.
This is so...
This is a great ad for the Louvre.
Oh, it's my dad. Sorry, I better... Hello, papa?
Ah, j'ai vu tes SMS, ça va?
Ouais, ça va? Je suis au Louvre. On se voit cette semaine?
One girl.
Ah, sérieux?
Don't talk to my parents.
No,
Will
no.
he introduce Charlie?
Ça va? J'ai pu le faire? Ok. À bientôt. Bye.
A bientôt.
Sorry about that. He said, what? You speak French?
Oh, that's right. I wasn't there for that scene.
Yeah.
Sort of. My dad's French, and he basically only speaks to me in French. So anyway, he lives in Paris, so I've been trying to...
So exciting.
Hey. Wait, do you like the fact that I speak French?
Who the fuck would it?
Yeah, dude, it's hot. It's hot as shit. Well, come on.
All right, I've known that since I was like 5 years old, and that would be hot.
Yeah, I should learn.
All right.
Oh my god, you're so green! You actually don't look like you're cringing, you look like you're blushing. Quite a lot, actually. Oh yeah, sure. Leave me alone, you...
Oh, non. Non. Pas de ça ici.
Run.
No hanky panky
No.
of
This
any
is-
denomination.
This is France. We do not make love.
Yeah, we do not make love in France.
We are not known for this.
We, contrary to popular belief. I have no idea where we got this reputation.
Good, we're safe up here.
Yes, we got the high ground.
My dad wants to meet up, like, today.
Never mentioned your dad before.
I mean, he's not really a big part of my life anymore since he lives here, and he's not the most reliable. He's still my dad, so...
I understand.
I had this idea that I might introduce you to him.
Oh, wow.
Dang, we are doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which famous French actor is going to be his dad?
Jean Reno.
There we go.
It's hard to get in touch with him when he never answers my texts.
Or the guy who's always a bad guy.
Vincent Cassel.
Yeah, Vincent Cassel.
How about
There's 2 French guys.
Yeah.
we promise to tell each other when we've got stuff going on? Deal.
Ben's 20 feet away.
I know, he's just waiting to walk past frame. Oh, open-eyed hug.
When are you actually meeting up with him, and how? I said I'd meet him in a cafe in 20 minutes.
Whoa.
Oh, snap. Make it happen.
How's that the time? Oh, okay. That was trying to touch crotch.
Yeah. May I? Now that we've lost the one docent in this gallery, maybe it'll be Gerard Depardieu or Jean Dujardin.
Or Roman Polanski.
Yes. Yes. Roman Polanski over here. École du cœur. Something of the heart.
So they just like abandoned it.
It just slipped out. They're AWOL.
All right, Charlie, you fainted. We're going to give you a moment.
Yeah.
This isn't going to cause the teachers to panic about you at all.
Not going to be forming a citywide search any minute.
Guys, girls, rejects, I cannot believe we are already a month into 2026. Now, last year I made this whole big goal about dropping a bunch of weight. It was a big lesson in discipline and pushing past the limiting belief in what I could achieve in my 30s. It was a lot of fun. But now this year, I want to enjoy a little bit more food and, of course, have a healthier relationship with food and my own body, as a matter of fact. It's more about maintenance and overcoming some mental body dysmorphia things that I deal with. And a big part of that has been choosing foods that are good for me while also choosing ones that taste good. And that's where something like HUEL has been a big part of that. As a matter of fact, I have actually used HUEL a few times during the week during my cut, but I just haven't been able to let them go. Their black condition ready to drink is just so dang efficient and tasty. The chocolate peanut butter one is the talk of the town. If you watched our most recent live stream, we went on a random tangent talking about how this is so good. It wasn't a sponsored segment. We just had a chit-chat about it. And speaking of chit-chatting about it with Koi, I found this once, but this is true. I found this hidden behind a bunch of sparkling water. I was like, I need to shoot this for the ad, and I wasn't able to find it. I'm pretty sure Koi hid this because he's coming in tomorrow and he wanted to make sure no one else was able to take it while we're waiting for our reorder. I'm on to you, son of a bee. Anyway, it's a complete meal in a bottle, packed with 35 grams of protein, 27 essential vitamins and minerals, no artificial sweeteners, gluten-free, vegan, each bottle under $5, and it actually keeps me full. If I want something a little thicker, more customizable, you can also take their Black Edition powder. I got a whole bunch of flavors at home. I take one of these like 4 to 5 times a week. They're daily greens. Daily. I should take them 7 days a week. Anyway, it's not about perfection. It's about consistency. And they really help me keep consistent, especially when I'm too lazy to, pack food for here. Anyway, limited time offer. Get HUEL today with my exclusive offer of 15% off online with my code REJECTS at HUEL.com/rejects. New customers only. Thank you to HUEL for partnering and supporting our channel yet again. Ooh. If I call my production saucy, could I get away with that?
Probably.
Be funny. Saucy.
Saucy is for your more adult-oriented seesaw content. That mustache guy is his dad for sure.
I have seen this guy from something.
Yeah.
Would you feel better if I waited here? No, please come with me.
Aren't there like a ton of gay people in France?
I feel like it should be more accepting, but then again, I've never been.
All I know are stereotypes.
Truth or dare.
Like they have a rat that cooks in a kitchen.
They do, and everyone's got a baguette on a bicycle, and a striped shirt, and a beret, and a bottle of wine and a cigarette.
This is my dad, Stefan. This is my... I'm Charlie.
Nice to meet you, Charlie. Coffee?
Oh, you're adults now.
So, you meet Nick in school?
Yeah.
So good to see you in Paris. You never visit.
We.
When he was younger, he would visit every summer. When do you graduate? Must be soon now.
I've still got 2 more years left.
Jeez, you guys got to catch up more.
I would have invited you this summer, but Martin is having this new kitchen fitted. The apartment is a mess.
Apartment.
Is Martine your lover?
I'd still like to meet her sometime if you wanted me to.
Yeah, perhaps someday soon.
Is Martine not a lady?
Tell me about this school trip. Have you been seeing the sights of Paris?
Why does he want him to meet Martine?
We went to the Eiffel Tower, Sacré-Cœur. The Louvre this morning. Yeah. It's been really fun.
Excuse me for a moment.
It's my father.
It's my father. He wants to see me in Paris.
I'm sorry, boys. Something has come up and I just can't get out of it. But I haven't told you my
What
news.
the fuck? That's your son you haven't seen in so long.
I'm coming to England next week. Small business trip.
Oh,
Hey.
you should come to dinner. I'm sure Mum will be okay with it, and David will want to see you.
I miss that boy. We'll see. I talked to your mother.
Do you really miss that boy? He's not...
Laisse pas tomber le rugby. Les filles adorent les joueurs de rugby. David avait plein de petites copines quand il avait ton âge.
Wow, you're saying all the wrong things.
It was good to meet you, Charlie. Wonderful to meet one of Nick's friends.
Yeah, you too.
Love that Nick has platonic friends.
On s'appelle plus tard, hein?
Does the dad actually know?
I can't tell
What was saying stuff?
He does.
He's fast.
He's oblivious to Nick.
I really thought I could talk to him about you.
It's okay. There'll be other chances.
You know, he didn't exactly give you the time.
Yeah, he literally didn't allow for anything.
He doesn't know me. I mean, he knows I like rugby, and that's it.
Let's walk back to the coach. You can rant about him the whole way there.
That'd be crazy. Then how was he born?
Yes.
I don't get it.
It just doesn't work with a woman if you're gay.
He's still not found
It's not
it.
possible.
Is Olivia Colman a guy?
Yeah, secretly.
I don't get it.
I mean, she said in the news lately that she's, gender neutral.
I have something to share.
I don't know what that means.
Me and Elle kissed.
No way.
No,
We kissed.
so proud of you.
Around.
As men, we need to do more squealing.
You kind of initiated it.
I literally just went for it, and I thought it was a mistake. But it wasn't a mistake.
And then we kissed again. I kissed her that time.
Oh my God, no, you didn't. Then. 3 times. This is the best thing that's ever happened.
Wait, so what does this mean? Are you two dating?
I don't know. We literally had our first kiss like 5 hours ago.
So you need to talk to her. I'm going to text the girls.
Wait, hang
Wait,
on.
what are you sending?
Well, we should explore the hotel.
You have to ask him to be your boyfriend. I'm sure he'll say yes.
I don't know. It's too soon.
Do it. You've got to.
Yeah. Good thing they told each other at the exact same time.
The intercutting is very fun.
Well, it's my birthday tomorrow, so what I say goes.
Classic.
Come on. Come on. Let's go.
I've never done a stacking like that with my friends.
Dude, we gotta start stacking. Fuck. Isaac's presence is so fun. Oh,
Look at that lighting. God damn.
Under the rainbow lights.
What were you gonna say?
I forgot.
Dude, they just had to get past all that and start kissing, man.
Start kissing, get the fun back in.
If I say on a first date, just kiss.
Yes.
Say
Say
get to
nothing.
know each other.
Yeah.
If you even think about giving me another hickey,
I wasn't thinking
you
about
so
that.
well.
How are you feeling?
Fine.
Charlie, you literally fainted on me today.
But how are you feeling about seeing your dad?
Brought you a Snickers bar.
Yes, you're not yourself when you're starving.
I know I've been stressed about coming out, but I don't think I realised how stressed out you've been about it.
I get stressed about everything. You're not special.
Charlie.
And it doesn't matter how I feel about it anyway.
Yeah, it does.
It's your
You are
coming
so
out.
supportive.
You're the one who's going through
Charlie,
it.
it matters to me.
Boys,
There is an us context.
past 11.
Ah, shit.
Go on now.
Couldn't have let them off. Pretty sure I did the exact same thing at that age, sneaking around like that
Oh, he knows.
with a boy.
Looks like you're gay.
He never did anything like that.
With a boy.
Not when you don't figure out you're gay until your late 20s.
Whoa.
Tend to miss out on
Oh,
those
we gotta make
beautiful gay teenage experiences.
No, that's why it's so tight.
Yeah, you gotta make up for some lost time.
Heated rivalry.
Heated
incoming.
Teaching rivalry.
Looks like vagina.
It does.
Probably a bit late for me to have any youthful moments of discovery.
I don't think there's an age limit on those, to be honest.
Come on. Give me what I want.
You flow, mummy.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The fresh maker, baby.
Come on. We should head back.
Oh, but you planted the seed. That's a lovely portrait. Woo!
They are going to be a handful today.
Not the Baguette Tower.
So I hate it. I knew you would.
No, sweet 16.
I'm sorry for being, not a very good girlfriend recently. I'm gonna make it up to you. I've got plans, big plans.
Yep. Big
Here's a
change.
sticker.
Here's this. You're not yourself when you're hungry. Whole episode should be sponsored by Snickers. Oh, little bookshop. Oh my God, this looks incredible.
You guys saw the Heartstopper book in the
Was
corner.
it? Yeah, I was gonna say. I've been like trying to examine all the books in the frame.
I'm pretty sure I saw the stack of them.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
Yeah, you can't tell. Is that Heartstopper right there?
Yeah,
I think it is. Yeah.
Oh my God, Isaac, you're gonna explode here. Sacred cure.
Long and looks at each other.
Yeah. All the rainbows.
Oh, see?
Dude, let's just move to France, man.
We can be gay here.
Now let's go get a Snickers.
You know, like San Francisco and West Hollywood are known to have like a lot of gay people. Is there like a part in France where like
Coming?
they're
Yeah,
all
we've got
gay
like
people?
5 minutes before Tara arrives.
French gay scene.
You go ahead. We'll meet you there.
All right. If you wanted some privacy with Nick, you could just say so.
You know, I know what it's like because you know, I got a girlfriend now. You know, I get it now.
You sure you're okay with me borrowing this?
As long as you don't steal it like the last 3 you borrowed. I actually quite like that one.
I didn't steal them. I just forgot to give them back.
Yeah. Make a little nest out of them every night. No curl.
Excuse me.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
Just recharging.
Sure. Thank you.
We could just stay here for a bit.
Why not?
We haven't kissed in like 2 days.
We didn't even kiss.
Oh, passion.
Get them scratch marks.
Right. Come on. We're gonna be late.
I hate you.
No, you like me.
Uh-huh.
I really don't.
Finally!
It's a reference to issue 210.
You did all of this.
Everything has to be perfect, Tara. She's a princess.
She's a princess.
I'm about to bring her in.
She definitely can't hear all this music going on.
Oh, that's a great response. Yeah.
What is this hiding? Oh, it's making all about the partying and the drinking.
What are we doing?
You should be going to your princess.
You should. What? Yeah. This is just like when Will threw that party for
Get out.
Wow. Lock the thing.
I would officially hate your guys' relationship.
Yeah, I was like,
Just saying.
this bathroom is a neutral zone for everyone.
Yeah.
All right, this is the club.
Not like you guys.
Oh man, he wants love.
That's your thing.
You need a man made of books.
Oh, God
damn
damn
it.
fucking God, I hate him so much.
They did that in France, didn't they? Probably I got a guillotine around here somewhere. We can, real quick.
There you are.
Come on, Isaac. Show up on cue, would you?
Not hanging out with your friends.
No. You?
They're just teasing me about Charlie.
Do they all think the hickey was you?
Yeah. I told them it wasn't, but to be honest, I sort of had a crush on him last year. Not anymore, though.
Cool.
I do have a crush on someone else, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're not yourself.
Is it me?
Is he gonna be like asexual?
Yeah.
No, Isaac. Is Isaac gonna be asexual?
We don't need to confuse things, John.
Yes. People aren't ready for that. Oh yeah. Oh.
Whoa. Is that his first kiss?
Sorry. Was it bad, or I've just never kissed anyone before? So.
No, it's not that. It's just.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's different. What happened? Oh, that's it's his first kiss too.
I wonder if he's like asexual or something. Oh buddy. Does he just not know how to express this? Oh. With my toes on the edge.
That must be hard if you're asexual.
We keep escaping parties to hang out with each other.
Are we going to do it every time?
I hope so.
That's a good sign.
Not running away this time, though.
No. Please don't.
Sorry to interrupt your very obvious flirting, but it's alcohol time.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Enjoy.
It's like alcohol in an airborne.
My parents never let me have alcohol.
Well, my parents aren't here now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is disgusting. Wait, I've got to try. I'm sure it's not that bad.
No, it is. Trust me.
Terrible.
Yeah, that did not look like a good mixture of things.
Oh, wow. I hit you immediately.
Especially with not having much food in your system.
What do you want?
What? Can me and my boy come in, yeah?
No.
I invited you to my party.
Oh.
Can I not just talk to Nick and Charlie?
No, they don't want to talk to you.
What do you mean they don't want to talk to me?
What do you want?
I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
Oh.
I know I've said some homophobic stuff in the past, but I feel like I know better now. No, I'll never say anything like that again. We cool? Can you come in?
This guy's such a joke.
What is this, guys?
No.
Yeah.
Damn, Chuck. All right. I mean, Harry doesn't seem capable of saying anything without laughing. I appreciate the effort, my guy, but read your vibes.
What are you even doing here, Ben? Everyone hates you.
Yeah, who are you even talking to?
How'd you even get in here?
Oh, no. Oh, my. Y'all are going to get sick.
That's personal information. I'm not going to say that.
He's reading his book, Isaac.
I don't really have any celebrity crushes.
Come on, everybody has celebrity crush. Imogen got a boyfriend last year and then
No.
stopped texting me. Oh, that's what happened.
No, you stopped texting me.
What is it?
Fight it out.
It's awkward.
Are we playing Truth or Dare Spin the Bottle? A. Ah! That's cheating. Kill him, Nick.
I dare Charlie to kiss
Oh. Hello, new character.
James.
No.
Uh-oh.
You're only saying that because of the hickey rumour. It wasn't James.
I mean, I don't care, so.
Fine. I dare Charlie to kiss
Ben.
Come on,
Yep.
No.
No way.
That isn't even funny. I barely know Charlie. This game is so stupid. I'm tired anyway.
There you go again, ruining all the fun, Ben.
Yeah.
Can I do a truth instead?
Okay then. Who gave you the hickey? What? Can we just move on from there?
Someone might get out here.
Oh, man.
I know who it was.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my god.
Me. We're dating.
Oh my god. I called it.
Really cute.
I called it.
That's really cute.
How long have you been going out?
A few months.
We were saying it the other day.
I never would have guessed Nick was gay.
Yeah. I'm bi, actually, but do you want us to keep it a secret?
Oh.
We're okay with people knowing.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah.
moment, but I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
Why are you going to Mr. Farouk?
I believe you have food poisoning.
Hey, just try and take some deep breaths. I'll get you a sip.
Oh, dude, you should have gone to the.
Why weren't you in the
bathroom?
Yeah.
Why did I get into teaching?
On the bed.
Oh, they're gonna have to share the bed though.
I would just sleep on the vomit bed.
Yes. And then have room service just clean us all down in the morning.
Oh, he did it to protect him.
Yeah.
All right. What are you doing?
Whoa.
I'm not gonna drop you. Whoa, okay.
Whoa.
So come be there we go. That's better. Can you remember?
Charlie came out.
We are going that way.
That way?
Nick came out.
That way.
They're both out now.
Charlie did come out though a while ago.
Yeah, that's true.
You came out to a room full of people.
Yeah, I guess I did. Do you think it's gonna get passed around?
You should see what Will did.
Do you think everyone in
Everyone's
school's
there. I mean, everyone.
Probably.
I think I'm okay with that. Nervous, but we'll be okay.
Yeah.
A very lovely trajectory this has followed.
Since Tal and Isaac are staying in the girls' room tonight, I could sleep in here with you.
Well, in that case, I think you're gonna have to move over because that's my side of the bed.
Uh-oh.
Well, I got here first, so...
Did you know? Yeah. Okay.
You're crushing me!
Fight about it.
He's gonna be violently abusive now.
Yeah. One thing, one rule. It's my bed.
You're gonna have to fight.
Okay, you can fight.
Aww.
This is unfair.
Do I win?
I guess so.
Nah. God, yeah, what an intimate.
Payback.
Ha ha. Oof. Ooh.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
Didn't sound very sure.
Are you sure?
Sorry, I do like it. It's just, I'm not sure I'm ready to do anything more than kissing.
No, I didn't think we did that right now.
Oh.
Oh.
I do want to.
Me too, eventually.
Yeah.
Someday.
I'd only want to do it if you did, and if you didn't ever want to do it, then I wouldn't either. That sounded really cheesy.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so embarrassing. I think we both are, to be honest. Why are we like this? We have no idea.
Kissing still okay, though?
So sweet. Kissing.
They're already sleeping in the same bed.
Hello.
They're moving fast.
I control art. Look at my amazing art.
Bro, all alone.
I'm sorry for ruining your birthday.
Hey, it's not ruined.
I wanted it to be perfect for you.
Nobody's perfect.
What's going on, Darcy?
I love you. Love you so much. I know it sounds like I don't mean it because I'm drunk. I really do mean it. I love you.
I hope she brushed her teeth.
It's so gross. I was just sick. I don't care.
Nope. If you really loved her, you would have brushed her teeth.
That's true, yeah.
Cute.
Oh.
They're covering up the vomit.
Yeah.
Are you going to report her?
Well, she can't get in trouble for having food poisoning, can she?
You guys are real ones.
Suppose I'd better head down to reception, try and get some fresh sheets.
I mean,
or
you could just share my bed. Oh, sorry. Stupid idea.
You said. I don't think it's a stupid idea.
Nope.
Oh.
Sister, I'm trying to hide from your head.
These guys are so sweet. How long you been wanting this to happen?
I'm gonna stay up all night.
Just wanna stay up all night with you. Aww.
So what was your favourite moment in Paris?
The Louvre.
Why aren't you looking at her?
That's a heavy hangover.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's closed off too.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Isaac Paper. Bruv. Is it true you guys are dating?
Uh-oh, it's spreading already. I can now sleep on his shoulder.
Whew.
Wonder what's going to be like for him when he gets back to school.
Yeah, return to the real world.
Crazy times.
It's going to be tough, man.
Crazy times. Crazy times.
That shit cray.
All right, guys. Well, we just watched ourselves some heated rivalry.
That's right.
That was great stuff, man.
Love Bridgerton.
Bridgerton's a good show.
Yeah.
Everything's good. And if you want to catch full reaction watch along, that's available for our new page at Nebula.
That's right.
Go to Nebula where you can get the full we just re-upload
all of our
all of
L-word
Netflix videos
all
over
of our
there.
Queer as Folk reactions are there.
We just upload videos directly. We don't even have our reaction. We're just re-uploading the episode directly. And
so we're just selling bootleg copies of this content to you for
and then
cheap price.
Also get our shirts over at Hot Topic.
Yes.
That's right. We got a special section there now.
Buy two, get one, 50% off.
It's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff.
It's good. It's good.
And yeah. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm just previewing this really quick. Nope. 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 Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Well. Let's get a recap going here.
Yes.
Nick came out,
but not to his dad.
Isaac might be asexual.
He might be.
Kung Tao. Lao. Wow. Brow. Highbrow. Now. Wow.
How now?
Tao and L. Oh my God. I was going to remember name.
Tao L. Brother of Kal-El.
And L. Finally kissing.
Yeah. Finally consummating their love.
Isaac's almost done with his book.
He's almost done with so many books.
And we have Mr. Farouk.
Love it. Love it.
Banging, banging, banging.
Banging.
Everyone's gay at this school.
Everyone's
gay.
Everyone.
Next season,
all of the
Envision's gonna be
teachers
gay.
we've known intimately, except for the principal, is Stephen Fry also gay?
Everyone's gay.
Everyone's gay except Harry and a couple of Harry's friends.
No, they'll be gay next season.
They'll be gay. Harry's the gayest. That's the secret, yeah. It's like,
we'll find
I
out
secretly want to come to your party because I'm trying to figure out how to come out to you guys. I just want to be accepted for who I am, right?
Come on, bro.
Come on, bro. You know I didn't mean it because I'm queer too. I can say any homophobic things I want.
And
that was interesting. He stopped by, though, to say sorry.
Wow, these were lovely.
Yeah.
All of Paris was lovely.
I love going to Paris.
It was just them hanging out, having a good time.
Yeah. Felt like I was on an actual school trip. I've never been on a school trip abroad, but looked pretty nice, you know. We got to see some of the city. We got to see some of the beautiful art.
The most abroad thing I did was I got confirmed when I was 15 years old, Catholic confirmation.
Woo!
We went to some place in the woods.
Yes.
That was great.
Excellent.
We all cried about God.
In the woods. We cried
Pretty
about God
awesome.
in the woods.
Nothing's a cult.
No. Nothing. Nah, man. I've never encountered any cult-like
This is the way the sentence came out.
activity organizations. And then they passed me the chalice full of dog blood, and we consummated the ritual.
Great stuff.
Yeah,
Great
I tried
stuff
to
all
leave.
around.
They would not let me leave, so I'm still a member today.
Pay up the wazoo on that, man. All
The
the Patreon
big
earnings
membership
go to
Yeah.
And wow. I mean, it just feels like it's such a weird show because it feels like we're just hanging out with people. And it's so hard to write that and make it engaging.
Yeah, especially on the page.
Because it's like, it seems like no one's acting.
Yeah.
It seems like no one's trying. And then you realize everyone's putting their best work in this.
Yeah.
And everyone's trying.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
It's
to
a
do
mark
that.
of great work that it feels like no one's trying in the right way. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so like because most actors will go and writing will kind of just go for the heavy, especially on these fucking subjects, you know. And is there a heavy scene once in a while? Sure, but even right down to like Charlie getting confronted with his eating disorder and has control over that. Like that was handled with such a grace and nuance, and the show seems just so much about understanding and acceptance, while in the face of what it can usually be struggle, and it can be a little corny, but it'll acknowledge when it's being corny, you know.
Yeah.
In ways that I find really sincere still. Like corny and cheesy can still be sincere depending on how you handle it. It's just sweet. It's like everything's so sweet.
That's part of love, I feel like, is giving in to the fact that sometimes it will be corny.
Exactly.
That's okay. That's how you know that you are vulnerable with somebody.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like you and your cousin.
That's right. We're
you and and Harpo. What's her name?
Harpo.
Yeah.
Definitely. Me and Oprah.
Harpo Humphrey.
Yeah, Harpo Humphrey. My cousin Harpo.
Named after Oprah.
That's right. we have very silly, corny love.
But that
Me and
was
my cousin Harpo. No, it's very like they walk that right line especially because it's coming of age and they're all in high school and stuff like that. Like that's the time where I don't know, just like things feel extra self-conscious and stuff like that. So like the corniness hits different even because you know, you're in a place where you're learning who to be and how to be and you probably want to come across a certain way or another. But yeah, like they're really good at having conversations and like they're good at knowing and communicating about their feelings. Like even if there's conflict, like the way I think they do a nice job of being able to, when the time comes, articulate in a way that suggests like, yeah, Charlie knows himself and what's happening pretty well. And the way they choose to articulate those moments feels authentic, feels sort of like, you know, it's a conclusion that you draw after living with something for a minute. Like, oh yeah, this is probably the only way I kind of feel a sense of control is by exerting this, you know, limitation over my food intake or whatever it might be. But then, yeah, I don't know. Like the way they handle the directness of that stuff along with the directness of just people being like, you know, the actual feelings they have for each other and kind of delighting in that, the fun of that. Like Nick and Charlie are so flirty in so many like fun, ribby little ways.
What do you think's going on with Isaac?
I mean, I'm wondering if he's asexual. That's my best theory right now.
Are you using that term properly?
Yeah, asexual is when you don't really, because he said like I've never had a celebrity crush. It's like when you don't experience like sexual attraction or you know,
like the way my wife feels towards me.
Sure,
but she's always sleeping with other men.
Well, you know, I mean that's all part of it.
So that's what asexual is.
Yes, definitely.
What's a cock?
Do you really want to know?
I don't think so.
Who am I? Are you sure you want to know? The story of my life is not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, that sounds accurate. So they're just exploring all the spectrums here.
It seems like. I feel like that's
gay, bi, lesbian, adult.
Yeah,
adult gay.
I'm sitting here. It's interesting because it
what other colors? Transgender.
Yes, transgender with L.
What letter are we missing? Are we missing a letter? No, straight in here. It's kind of bothering me. I'm telling you, man.
Lesbian, gay, bisexual,
Where's our straight
trans,
representation when I
queer,
watch Heartstopper?
Intersex.
What's intersex?
Asexual. That's a good question.
That's not part of the letters. It's straight and everyone else.
That's
how it works.
The letters are like pi. It's like there's an acceptable like LGBT is like the original where it's like 3.14 and then you start adding more and more digits to it the further you want to go. So like the furthest extent I'm aware of is LGBTQIA+.
Okay, so I just looked up intersex. I understand it.
And there are certain terms, that are like sort of more broad. Like queer is a bit of a broader term, I would argue.
I don't know.
Like this all is like a spectrum of queerness, I suppose. Just any.
Well, okay.
But
that must be what the movie's about then.
Yes, definitely.
The movie will conclude with a cinematic universe of all the letters.
I was going to say. Yeah, someone from every tribe is here. I mean, like, it's interesting.
They're all going to line up
because
defeat the homophobes.
Yeah, they're all going to,
secretly an origin story.
And at the last minute, Harry's going to come in clutch with a face turn. And he's going to be out here like, I'm actually secretly the gayest one.
Yeah.
And I'm here to fight the good fight. But
I don't have a penis.
I thought you-
That's my role in this.
Yeah, I'm a eunuch.
I'm a eunuch.
What?
On the forgotten part of those letters.
Where does this factor in? Yeah, it's interesting because when you start the show, it's like Nick and Charlie,
So
and then
sorry,
you have.
guys. I know I've been really sarcastic today. I don't mean it in an offensive way. I really love all this.
It is an interesting thing to behold because the further you get into the show, the more you become sort of aware, or not aware necessarily, because I don't know, but like you get a better sense that like when you start off, you're like, oh, it's Charlie and Nick, and you have other queer characters, but yeah, the further we go, the more it seems like most of the prominent characters serve in some way to be in conversation with queerness, whether that be they're gay or they're bisexual, or they're trans, or like. So there is a little bit of like, oh dang, like all of the teachers we have met and spent any time with are also gay, and like it's interesting because yeah, it's like you don't really have any in a world dominated by like cis straight people. You don't have like
in a world dominated by heterosexuals.
But no, it's like everybody
Comes Nick and
occupies,
Charlie.
it seems, a space on the spectrum, but in a way that doesn't feel like silly.
I get what you mean, John. I get what you mean. You really navigated that sensitive conversation very well.
Where you're like, wow, there's just only gay people in this universe. It's not like that, even though like most of the characters you spend any focus on,
It just
are
feels
queer.
that way.
It just feels that way
Because there's
Nick's
more
dad
than
is
there's
gay.
more than usual. So it's everywhere. It's shoving it in my face.
Yeah.
I don't have any issues with gay people. Just don't flaunt it on the Netflix episodes that I click on that are targeted for the queer community.
Yes, I don't mind gay people. Just don't put it in any of my queer entertainment.
Don't put it as a selection on my menu.
Don't
I
make-
will click it.
Yeah, don't make this available to me. Otherwise, I just am forced to have to click it. I
What-
have no self-control of my own.
What if my kid watches this and they would have been straight if they just didn't
Yeah,
watch this show?
This show turned my kid gay.
That's why they're gay.
Yeah, that's right. The queer agenda won through this charming television streaming series.
John, please.
I didn't mean it.
No, it's all great stuff, and I'm really happy about HUEL, and I'm also really happy about Nick and Charlie. I mean, Nick's coming out scene was really nice. I like how it all concluded to that. Because Charlie, that's the thing with Charlie. It's interesting, actually. Now that I think about it, when I was on that cut last year, it did feel like I had a strange sense of power and control, restricting myself like that for so long. Fucking hated it though. It wasn't like Charlie where I was
This is somehow
really
like
did enjoy
like a
that.
twisted coping mechanism, or some kind of comfort. It's just like this is suffering.
I mean, but
wanna stop.
sometimes part of the pain comes with that though too. That's part of the thing. Is like I imagine where the self-harm element comes in though, is because there's pain associated with it.
Is you're choosing a pain of your own versus the
Yeah.
nagging pain that will not leave, that you cannot assuage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's like, man, once the six-pack shit's done, I'm fucking.
I am not doing this to myself any longer.
This is awful.
Yeah.
Who lives like this?
Charlie just has to get a six-pack and then he'll go back to eating.
Probably does.
Yeah. He probably is
Just lift some
fit-
weights,
fit as
get some
shit.
protein. Like Charlie, you're prime now, man.
Yeah, you're the perfect position to get chatted up.
I know that's a problematic
Giga
joke
Charlie.
for someone out there. Because I'm sure in the actually I know in the fitness community it leads to a lot of starvation. It's pretty awful.
Sure, yeah.
Pretty awful stuff.
No bueno. Don't starve yourself if you can help it.
No.
Seek the proper
I
help
do
and support.
know people where that becomes a real problem, where they'll go days without eating, and it's really, really awful.
Yeah, that's rough. I tend toward that kind of depression. Like if I'm really, really depressed, I stop. I don't eat so much.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, it's the one. It's a silver lining, baby. Like, how sad can I make me so
Society
I can get back in
rewards
shape?
thinness.
Yeah, I'm like, let me get gaunt again. Let me feel shit about something so I can get real gaunt.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, would you rather be worried that you look like Christian Bale from The Machinist, or Christian Bale from American Hustle,
Or
you
from
know?
Vice or
Yeah,
something like that,
Vice.
yeah.
Which one do you want?
Yeah. Which Christian Bale are you? And which one's going to be easier to get to that Bruce Wayne Christian Bale? It's going to be The Machinist.
Well, actually, might be harder.
Yeah,
It depends, Depends on your body.
The bodies are all different. Yeah. But Isaac,
I've
I'm
dug
concerned
myself a
for
hole.
him. We can get this train back on the tracks.
No, we can't.
I love
No, we
Mr.
can't.
Ajayi and Mr. Farouk. I
No,
love
we
them. Loved Fly on the Walling. I think Nick's dad must be gay.
If there's one thing I must clarify, it is making fun of people's way of thinking. I'm not making fun of an actual disorder about things.
Yeah, I know. You think all people with eating disorders are funny inherently.
Well, that's my real problem.
Yeah. That's why no stand-up comedy really ever sates me. I'm like, man, you know what you need?
Yeah.
Is some anorexia. Then I'd be laughing.
When my friends, my closest friends, come to me with their eating disorder problems, I just have to hold back a chuckle every time.
I just have to
don't
hold up
know.
a Snickers
I
every
don't know how to
time.
have a serious conversation with them.
Nope. Never.
I have no idea how to empathize with someone on a situation like that.
No. You're not one of the more empathetic and concerned people.
No. Humor is a staple.
Yes.
That was my true thoughts.
Yeah.
Anyway, John.
This was a good couple episodes. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, what are we talking about anymore? Let's read some questions.
Nick's dad's gay. I'm calling it.
Tara saying, "Hi, John. What was your favorite part of this Paris trip?" Yeah, John.
Yeah.
What is it? Hey, if you want more romance, she's suggesting you watch Outlander, John.
Oh, does that have a time travel element, Outlander? I've heard a lot about it. People like it.
I don't know.
Oh.
Like Bridgerton, you get a period piece costumes with beautiful cinematography of Scotland and lots of steamy drama, exclamation marks. That's a crazy, John.
Sounds like some I might enjoy.
What was your least favorite part of this Paris trip? Because I have a list to go through. That's all I clocked this entire time.
My least favorite parts of the Paris trip were friggin' dad flaking out and friggin' homegirl not being able to talk to I forget those two's names. The one who won't say I love you, not telling the one who clearly loves her that she loves you.
That they're
Yes.
Ellen and Anne.
Ellen and Anne, yes. It's Ellen
Daphne?
DeGeneres.
Daphne.
And
No, not Daphne. Something with the D? Daria.
Debbie?
Daria?
Dario Naharis.
Donna?
Heartstopper season 2.
Just type in Heartstopper lesbians. Let's see if it does it. Let's see if it does
Spoilers. Are there going to be spoilers?
There you go, right there.
Tara and Darcy. Yes, there we go.
That was close.
Yes, you were close. I mean, I'm worried about Tara and Darcy for sure. I mean,
Is it wrong we typed in Heartstopper lesbians instead of going the long route? Because truthfully, it came up in the first sentence. And we did.
Truthfully, I would say that Occam's razor.
They are lesbians.
Occam's razor favors this search. It is you're not being mean about it. They are the prominent lesbian couple on Heartstopper. So
you end up being worse when you're trying to say the right things and correct yourself.
It depends on how you say it, I guess. Which I always
Can't
say
get away
it
with
as
anything.
condescendingly as I can.
Oh, yeah, I always say it with the tone.
Heartstopper lesbians, okay?
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, you caught that beat of like she does the surprise, but Darcy doesn't actually go to her.
Yeah, I did catch that beat. Thank you.
And that is a bummer. That's one of those things where it's like I can tell that you're like fidgeting and you're trying to like do something loving and you're trying to have your heart in the right place, but like go to the like I've made this mistake in the past. Like go to the person. It's about that. The gesture's great, but they just want to be with you.
Yeah, that's true.
And they want to know that you care to be there too. And so their story is certainly weighing on my heartstrings. And my favorite, is my two.
No one asked you what your favorite was. They asked you what did you like the least.
All right.
I didn't like that Isaac ended up sad. Unlike John, I care about that guy. I was really sad about that.
Isaac.
I was really sad we didn't see Mr. Farouk and the other guy.
I want to see.
I wanted to see like a full banger of a session.
They should have done a heated rivalry episode 3 between them, where there's one bottle episode that's only Mr. Farouk and Mr. Ajayi.
I would have been down for that.
I would have been down for that.
Yeah,
so hard. I'm worried for them too. That was one of my favorite parts of the episode, or episode 2. And then
because you don't like kids.
And then I was really sad when they looked all tense on the bus ride. You know, I was worried
It
for
happens.
him.
People have a hard time after they do something like that. They get uncomfortable with the emotional intimacy, and sometimes not the physical. There's a whole season of heated rivalry dedicated to that.
Farouk is the Shane in that situation, and Mr. Ajayi is Ilya. You know,
It's true. He's definitely the Ilya of the show.
he's definitely the Ilya of this show, much like Ben. Ben, the main Ilya, but certainly Mr. Ajayi after that.
Yeah, man. Oh, Ben, that's Lee's favorite part. Anytime he shows up on screen,
Just
I'm like filled with the venom. You know.
That's the one character where you're like, I dare you to. I'll sympathize with Harry before I sympathize with Ben.
So I box. I don't know if you guys know this. I box.
Oh,
and
cool.
but when I'm in the ring, sometimes I'm nervous. But then I imagine my opponent's Ben, and I beat the shit out of that guy every single time.
I have paralyzed 4 opponents now.
And people are like, think about the people who've wronged you the most in your past. And I'm like,
Ben.
Doesn't work as hard as Ben.
Nah, dude.
Ben's always the raw motion for me.
No one has wronged this world as much as Ben has. shitty.
Yeah, dude, Ben.
Freaking Ben.
I hate so much Ben.
Yeah.
What's that? Who plays Ben?
We found this out last
I know. I didn't commit it to memory.
Yeah, we
who
gotta
plays
go.
Ben?
Make sure
Who plays Ben? Is it Ben Hurts? Ben.
Sebastian
Croft.
Croft.
You could suck at Sebastian Croft.
Yeah. Even though your Google images make you look like a nice
even
guy.
though you probably would like, because there's nothing wrong with sucking it. You know what I mean. I don't mean it. No, that sounds homophobic. You can go to hell in a Christian way.
Yes, in a Christian fashion.
Go straight to hell.
Do not collect $200.
Care Bear High School Musical is a breakthrough show, not only for its inclusive casting. Oh my God, there's so much letters, but for its lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer. You just gave me the word. Intersex.
Yeah.
Asexual.
Yeah.
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Representation behind the camera. This does sound like there should be a streaming service when you put the plus.
Dude, I mean, the LGBTQIA plus network.
If they had a streaming service,
all the queer shows,
it would be huge.
that would be incredible. Honestly,
that would be huge. I don't know why they
honestly,
don't do
I don't
that.
think anyone would have a problem with that. Even people.
It'd be hilarious, dude. Just a crazy long ass title.
Welcome back to LGBTQIA plus. And then every year you could just add more letters
Add
as
more
more
letters,
things
yeah.
become, and then people can have fun with that. You
That'd
know,
be
instead of
crazy.
whinging every time, people can have fun with it.
The writer, producer, director, and majority of the crew all claim a letter. Really? That's a lot. That's too much, man.
That's a lot of alphabet.
That's too much. I'd be on that set being like, you're excluding heterosexuals.
Yes.
How do you think cross-set representation impacts storytelling? Everyone's just masturbating on set.
Yes,
That's what happens because they're all a bunch of pervs.
all these perverted deviants.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
I feel like actually probably gets a more comfortable set environment and probably allows a much more, if it's a set that welcomes opinions and note-taking, I think that would, you got to think about it. When we're watching a scene with just 2 people, as a viewer, it feels like you're just looking at 2 people. And then when you think about a set, some people might only think about, honestly, even for me, as someone who's been on sets and is aware of filmmaking, I usually just think about, a cameraman and, 2 people.
Sure.
I don't ever imagine, there's probably, 30 to 40 people surrounding these 2
all the
people.
grips and all that. Yeah,
it's
the
just a
script
giant
supervisor.
thing, and there's noise outside. Oh, quiet on set!
Yeah,
Lights.
yeah.
There's a whole fucking thing for every take. And you want to create a super comfortable environment for something like that, especially when you're dealing with subjects like this. So I actually feel like it probably creates a much more enjoyable time.
Well, yeah, and it's got to, I don't know, I have to imagine it adds to the general, any production of any kind is like an organism. It's its own little family, and I have to imagine that for a bunch of people who have had differing versions of a queer experience to be able to all come together and to work on this story about queer experiences, that's beautiful. That's art, baby. And as much as there's all the conversation about straight people should be able to play gay people, or whatever, which in and of itself is fine, but in situations like this, it is really cool to see, and it only, I think, would serve the show with authenticity, because everybody on set again is bringing a certain level of compassion and shared, even again, like the queer experience is not a monolith, it's broad. There's an alphabet soup, and that's great. I mean, like that's like for something like this, I couldn't ask for anything nicer.
For sure.
Yeah.
How does it compare to other queer media I watched growing up? I would only see like a queer character and stuff. I didn't watch like much queer, like where it was about gay people. I truthfully don't remember the movie that much. I like specific scenes or anything really. I don't. But when we were coming back from Mexico, I watched Love, Simon on the plane, and that was the only experience I've ever had where I was just like laughing and crying so much on a plane.
Yeah.
And I've never had that before. And I remember the emotional experience I had with it. And I mean, I'm granted I was like in my 20s, or late 30s. No, something like that. No, it must have been my late 20s.
You're not yet in your late 30s.
No, yeah, I was in my late 20s. And yeah, so that was like but in terms of growing up, I didn't really see like, I can't think of any stories outside of Brokeback Mountain.
I didn't
which
watch.
I was like, no, that's not the American cowboy. No,
this is not a Western of the variety I am used to seeing.
Guy's the Joker.
Wait a minute, friggin' Mysterio. All right,
but I think Brokeback Mountain was the first gay movie I had seen. Like something that was like about being gay, and I watched it like the weekend it came out. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what.
But other than that, I only see it in like other contexts of like Friends when they were like, "I'm uncomfortable with being gay." You see the joke.
yeah, gay panic jokes. I'm trying to think of what the first piece of like decisively gay or queer content. I like maybe friggin'.
I remember now. It was a movie called In and Out with Kevin Kline.
Okay,
saw it in the theaters. All I remember is the first like gay kiss scene that happens in it, like a big kiss scene. I don't even remember who's kissing who, but I remember the crowd freaking out because it doesn't happen in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
And that was, I think just being around a crowd that was accepting of it made it a lot easier to just get on board.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to imagine what that would have been for me. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie, but I feel like one of the earlier decisively like queer movies or experiences I would have seen is probably like Tu Wong Fu. So thanks for everything, Julie Newmar, whatever the full title is. I mean, that's a movie I haven't seen in a minute, but is pretty iconic, and I remember being pretty engrossed by it, even though something my mom is I don't know. I feel like it was something like my family was watching, and I was privy to it, and there was like a pretty basic explanation of what was happening, and then I kind of got into it, and it was great. But it's like I don't. Growing up, I didn't watch a ton of teen stuff in general. Like I never watched The OC really when that was on, or I never watched like Degrassi or anything like that. I had like Kenan and Kel, but I was never as drawn to like teen, just like slice of life, coming of age type stories until maybe later, or I just hadn't experienced as much of this kind of content. I feel like nowadays, I know people love like Boy Meets World and stuff like that, which I've seen like scattered episodes of, but these just strike me as being very like nuanced in how they like these are very effective because like they're about coming of age and they're about young people doing that, but also like the way they discuss the nuances of these complicated experiences like still feels I don't feel like I'm reading a kid's book when I'm watching this or something that's like super simplified for, much below my level of understanding or something like that. So I like that this feels like, as a young person, you could get into this and you could, see yourself in this. But it's also just like, I think, nicely nuanced storytelling. And that's lovely,
Yeah, this must have been the books. I looked up the Heartstopper books was the next question. All right, Jack, I gotta get out of here. I'm over this conversation, motherfucker.
Leave.
Regine Becker, hi, John. Hi, Greg. I think you mentioned to look at the high school and musical graphic novel and one reactions of season 1. Did you? Yeah, John, you mentioned this. Did you do it?
I haven't yet, no.
What?
I didn't want to give you spoilers.
Series started in 2016.
Yeah.
It's coming to an end this April.
Oh no. The comic series is coming to an end, or
The
this
comic.
show series?
The series is over.
Oh, okay.
They're making a movie, though.
Oh, okay. 6 seasons in a movie?
No, 3 seasons in a movie.
3 seasons in a
Alice's
movie.
art has evolved over the years. The feeling can't remain. Say book real versus Stalin. That's cool.
Oh, today's the book cover reveal for the
Not
final
today. It's whenever
installment.
these questions went out.
Well, there you go.
Heartstopper final book.
Oh man.
Final boom. It's volume 6. Hey, it does look like Nick and Charlie.
Oh, that's volume 1.
Where's the Heartstopper movie? Will it ruin stuff if I look up Heartstopper movie?
A movie then?
Heartstopper Forever
is an upcoming television film and feature-length series finale of the romantic comedy television series Heartstopper.
When does it come out?
Dang.
Did they already film it?
Yeah.
Finster of Comedy on Oh, so it is coming out. It's probably coming out this year.
Dude, yeah, set to be released in 2026 on Netflix. Let's
Oh,
go.
shit.
Let's
So we
go.
should still keep covering
We
this.
should. We got to get to the
'Cause
end.
I was about to stop right now.
Right here before the finale.
Before the
so,
finale. I was
yeah,
like,
so we don't
calling
have
it
to...
quits, guys. Boring.
Nah, dude, I don't care. I got no stakes in this.
Crazy. When does Heartstopper... We shouldn't cover it, though.
Yeah. We should just save that one for us. Scheduled for release 2026.
It's supposed to come out alongside the
Okay.
release of the graphic
Of the
novel.
final graphic novel. Wow. Wow, man.
Whoa, it's crazy, dude.
Dude, Heartstopper. Never stop, never stopping. Oh. Tart popper.
Damn. Well, yeah.
Get some Pop-Tart tie-ins.
I got a binging problem and serious issues with my body dysmorphia these days.
Yeah, I feel that.
Oh, boy. It's really bad.
Love a little body dysmorphia. Get you up in the morning.
No.
Get you
it's bad.
feeling all misshapen.
All my life, whenever I pass a mirror by myself, I always lift up my shirt.
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
It's just like a reflex. You just got to check and make sure what it looks like this minute.
Yeah. No matter how big I am and stuff, it's awful
How
feeling.
do I feel? Do I like it this time? No.
That's why I thought,
Next
like,
time.
if I got the six-pack once, I would alleviate this feeling. And nope, it actually made it worse.
Well, and I mean, did it? Question is this: crossing the mirror with the six-pack at the peak of its packiness, were you able to lift the shirt up and go, pretty sick?
No, I actually never had that.
You were like, it's not good enough.
I maybe had like 1 or 2 moments ever where I was like, oh shit, I'm doing it.
I look all right.
But even the day I took the photos, I was like, oh, fuck, not good enough. And then I saw the photos, like, oh, it's actually doing all right.
If you're not Buffalo Bill about yourself, then you're not doing it right, you know?
Yeah, no, I seriously have like so much self-body shame all the time.
Yeah, man, I feel that.
Anyway, I'm done. John's done. We're all
done.
done. We're all going home now.
We're
Bye.
all going home in the bus.